Hi everyone, I'm Ross Wise, winemaker at Black Hills Estate Winery, recording from my backyard in Oliver, BC. I just want to take a moment to talk about how we approach making rosé and our philosophy with making rosé. And I think rosé has three pretty critical steps that define the style of the wine. The first of that is choosing the right fruit. So I think for rosé you're often looking for a fresher, fruitier expression with a bit less alcohol than you might have for reds. So to me it makes sense that you look for a different fruit source for that. So for example, for our 2018 fruit, we went a bit further north from the winery and looked towards the Narromata Bench area to get the fruit expression we were looking for in the grapes. The second essential step for rosé winemaking, I believe, is how you handle the grapes in the press. So to start with, at Black Hills we hand pick all our grapes, so we bring them to the winery still intact on their bunches. And for rosé we put the entire bunch into the press and then gently squeeze the juice from there. Our press cycles, we run about 4 to 6 hours for rosé, sometimes longer. And what that allows us to do is just have really gentle increases in pressure that really just squeeze the juice so slowly out of the skins. We still get all the richness and flavour and all the good stuff out of the grapes, but we're not getting any astringency or bitterness or tannin that we're not really after in this style of wine. The third aspect of rosé winemaking that has a big influence on the style of the wine is how you ferment and mature the wine in the cellar. So at Black Hills we choose to ferment and mature in stainless steel tanks because we think that gives us the best fruit expression and the most purest expression of where the grape was made from. We ferment to dryness, we're after a dry style of wine, and then after fermentation we let the wine sit on top of its yeast lees, so we leave it on the yeast that have settled to the bottom of the tank. And what that does is it imparts a richness and creaminess and a creamy, almost vanilla flavour to the wine, which brings more complexity and more texture to the wine. So these are the three aspects of winemaking that I think really help to define the style.